to really understand the crystalline energies, to be aware of them, you have to have awareness. So that's why somebody with a really negative agenda, it'd be hard for them to access these. But crystalline energies do trump earth and cosmic. In other words, they can rule over. When they rule over, they don't dominate as in enslaving cosmic and earth. What they do is, because of their efficiency, they can very rapidly align cosmic and earth's energies with it. Cosmic and earth respond very quickly. They change their physics, their dynamics, everything about them, and they line into the crystalline. When I talk about 21 crystal caves of the earth, it's exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly. These are distributors, thank you. These were storage mechanisms and distributors of crystalline energies. They are not earth, and they are not cosmic. And many of you perhaps didn't feel them because you were looking for power or effect. You're looking for some sort of response, particularly through the mind. And that's probably why you didn't get it. And you also look for association. You like to associate something that you're thinking or feeling with something that happened to you in the past. It will be very difficult right now to associate with crystalline energies, because contrary to what any of you say, especially some will come later, I've been working with crystalline energies for 50 years. No, you haven't. Because you haven't. You might have been working with crystals. That's a different thing. Crystals of earth, but not true crystalline energies. Because if you had been, this world would be a different place. And you wouldn't have to be telling me that you've been doing it for 50 years and trying to impress everybody. Gesundheit. You must have sneezed over there. That's true. The master doesn't walk around telling everybody they're ascended at all. The master doesn't walk around saying, I've been working with crystalline energies for 50 years. You know why? It's like the person with one eye open, going back to the world of the blind, trying to explain what it's like. They'll never get it. So they don't try it. They don't try to tell the blind to open their eyes. They have compassion for the world of the blind and the experience that they're going through. And then when they sense that one or more in the world of the blind is trying to open their eyes, then they're there. Then they're there in compassion. But why do I try to explain the world of aware to the world of the unaware? Really, why? They're only going to kill you. That was a Jesus quote. That's one of his favorite quotes. It's true. It's one of his favorite quotes. He said right before he left, and they're going to kill you. The world of the blind wants everyone to be blind. And even if you come to them and say, but I have vision, I saw, they will say, you are of the devil, we have to kill you. Because you're intruding on our world of the blind. And we got a nice little world going. We're all blind. And we all have our little blind power spots that we deal with. So you come along and say you have eyes, you are obviously Satan. Boom. Where were we? Crystalline energy is a beautiful thing. Next. Oh, we're running out of time. Next. The next level, the one I talked about before, core energy. I'm going to call it the I am energies. The I am energy is this, what I talked about before. It is immediately in the closest proximity to your consciousness. It is the level and layer that's always there. You could say, in a way, that it is what some have called the Great Central Sun. But the Great Central Sun isn't a community thing. It's not a group thing. It's your central sun. So what happens is the consciousness attracts this legion, beautiful legion of energies immediately around it. There's nothing closer, you could say, between the consciousness, the I am, or what you call the soul, and this level of energy. It's right there. It's right there. It will then attract these other forms. It is the original energy that you created for yourself, but it is totally unlike crystalline, cosmic, or earth energies. And again, it doesn't have any force or power to it. It has no limitations in its capabilities to manifest. It responds to the true, you could say, creativity of the I am, of the soul. It will align other energies. I'm trying to think how to say this. It doesn't do it for you. It calls in the other energies for you. It's not what you would say would be a energy of construction. It doesn't actually do the work. It's the foreman. That's a good way of putting it. It's the foreman energy. It doesn't actually do anything other than command other energies, crystalline, cosmic, and earth. And it's very good at this. And again, it is extremely efficient. It doesn't need time. It doesn't even consume its own energy. This core energy, the I am energy, is so brilliant, it consumes no energy. It's the rudimentary energy, the foreman of all the others. Problem was, along the way, as humans, getting into this strange aspect called the mind, you got out of connection with that, and it doesn't care. It's still there, and it doesn't care if the human aspect is just playing with earth energy. Doesn't care. But when the human who starts opening the eyes, particularly two eyes, and starts to say, I am aware, I'm the I am, using earth energy to incarnate myself here, and now using cosmic energy to expand my abundance here, and now using crystalline energies to expand my awareness here and all other places, it does so. You tap back in to these core energies. But remember, this is very important to remember, the I am energy is not a worker. It is an aligner. It is the general who's going to command these other energies. So don't go to your I am energy and saying, as a human, well, here's what I need $1,000 to... No. Stop, take a deep breath. It's there to align, to command crystalline, cosmic, and earth. Make sense? A little bit. Okay. Now, we'll continue with this discussion until you're sick and tired of it. The point is, A.
What's the signal that we're sick and tired of it?
Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Now, actually, I do care if you tell me that. If you tell me that, I want it said with passion and meaning. I want it said with a song. Shut up! Like, not just shut up. If you're going to say it to me, be ready for me to come back and say it to you. And then we'll see where the passion is. Shut up! Okay, so where are we? Let's take a deep breath. We'll shift gears. We have a few minutes left, and I want to do a feeling, experience. Not a marab, but it's going to be an experience. A couple of points. You've been used to using earth energy. It's very crude, it's very old, and very slow. We're going to go beyond that. You are the bringers of energy, cosmic and crystalline. And you're going to learn to come back into resonance with your core I am energies that respond to passion. Very simple. Stop focusing on money or abundance or those other things. Start looking at how you're going to bring in these energies. How do you bring in energies? Passion. Passion. You bring in energies and passion. You do not force anything. And if you find yourself forcing or getting all caught up in your head, just stop. Terminate the experience. Start over some other time. It's the passion, and it starts with the passion of choosing life. By the way, a long time ago, Tobias categorized all the areas of human strife fairly easily. He said that there were problems in relationships. Duh. There are problems with abundance, double duh. Problems in health, yeah, and problems in esteem, or what he called self-worth. And these were kind of the four categories. And what happens, you tend to get into these and consuming a lot of energy, worrying about them, but never doing anything. All of these can be brought into balance. And then there is a fifth category, but it's not about strife. It's only about the extent you're going to allow it out, and it's joy. It's joy. So that would be our new fifth category, but it's actually not anything, you're not trying to resolve or balance it. You're just trying to see how expressive you can be with it. You have all this energy available to you. You've been used to using mostly only, earth energy. Now we're going to bring in the rest. But that's the dilemma for today. Sounds good. What the hell are you going to do with it? Wow. That's what I thought. I'm leaving now. Sart told me to shut up. I could hear Sart saying, don't challenge us like this. I was doing okay, just getting by. And I come here once a month to get a little, whatever I get here. And shut up. Don't put all this stress on us. No. What do you want? What are you going to do with all this energy? Create what? Everything. Good. That's good. Anything joyful. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to give you the answer. This isn't the awakening show. It's up to you. But it will bring in some conflict, you're going to get into your head, and you're going to, in the next, 2 days, 5 days, you're going to be thinking a lot. I don't know what to do. You're going to exhaust yourself, and you're going to say, I'll come back to it later. Later is going to be next month. But next month, I'm going to put a microphone in your face, and I'm going to say, what are you going to do with that energy? You're going to say, well, I don't know. And I'm going to say, you can't say I don't know here in this room. Otherwise, you have to go to the penalty box. That little... There's a phone back. There's a phone in the penalty box. How about that? Call God. He said, I don't care. Shut up. Listen to Adamus. I'm busy. The dilemma is going to be, what do you do with this energy? You've been asking for it. You've been crying for it. What are you going to do with this energy? It is here. It's available right now. I got 21 caves filled with energy and hardly anybody tapping into them. And this energy is abundant. It's clean. It's here to serve you. Nobody's tapping into it. Yeah. They're diddling with it. And diddling means they're putting their toe in and going, oh, I went to the crystal cave. Shut up. It is the Awakening Show, just a different version, season 2. I can see that's what you would call it, the sincerity or the earnestness. And some of you, it's actually an interesting dilemma. Some of you are so earnest, so sincere. If I had that, if these energies would really come to me, oh. But you're not letting them. You're going to do, no. You're really sincere. You really have a great heart and a nice smile, but you're not letting the energies in. And others of you are wonderfully full of Makyo. Oh, I went out with the energies of the 19th Crystal Cave last night. We went on a date, and it's like, what? Really, I had somebody tell me that. And that's not Cauldra saying that, it's me and Adamus. They told me they went out on a date with the energies of the 19th Crystal Cave. Like, where would you take these energies? What would you do? Go to a movie? You wouldn't believe what I have to deal with.